Okay, just trading gold at the moment. This is gold futures, and I'm short here based on this rally up into VWAP and the fact that our dotted line is bearish. So I'm looking for this to move back, hopefully down into here. Okay, we've got movement. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for this movement under these VWAPs. Sort of grabbed a few VWAP from that high, this low, that high, and there's this cluster. Now see this red signal? This is a break under the main daily and weekly VWAP level. So what that is I'll go to a 5-minute chart and I'll show you what I got. All right, so we've got this purple line here is the opening bell back here, VWAP, and you could even mark that up, right? And you'll see the yellow. So that's our opening bell VWAP. So I'm just looking for this to pull. Yeah, here we go. Look, this doesn't have to move far. All right, so we've come back to retest VWAP. We've got a red signal. It's traded into the volume profile, which is a main resistance level. And if we go down to the lower time frame on the 1 minute, all right, so we've got this red break on the 1 minute under our VWAP, our main VWAP. So the combination of these two signals here is a really strong signal, especially after this rally and sideways momentum. We had a move down, which is telling me fake out and then the shake out and then lower highs. So now we just hold on to this and see how far we get. Now gold doesn't have to move very far. I mean, that's $130. If we grab that down to here, all right, 140, see that? That's a 400 tick move and equivalent to a $400 gain. So what I'm going to do with this now is pull my stop loss, maybe to break even. Let's just see how we go. I would exit on the first signal down in here. I might even just go for a $200 target. So that's heading down to the low, and that's good pull up. Let's just take our money and run 160. Okay, let's just do that. So we've gained 150. I'll close it here. Right, so we've closed here. Let's just see if we get a pullback at that point and then another entry. But I do want to see it pull back a little bit. So, because it's overextended here. See if we get a move back up in and then another entry. So that was our exit. So a few things have come together for this trade. Now just waiting for, there's a move back up in here would be awesome. I'd like to see a white candle and then the white candle turn red and then I'm in again. All right, so look at all the VWAPs. So the VWAP cluster, including this purple, we broke under that, down we went. Here we go, starting to pull back a little bit. Yeah, so it doesn't take much to either lose or gain $100. That's the thing with this. What do we got here? So we got green cumulative delta kicking in here, still green under here. So I'm just a little bit reluctant to get involved. That's a red one. I did want to see it pull back. I want to see the white candle and then another red. We're just got to be patient with it, right? So what I'm looking for would be, the move back up in here and then down we go. See, it dropped quickly and then it started to stall, so that's why I'm a little bit concerned. We also want the trend channel. Yeah, we want those signals. See how this is trending right down into the low? And I mean, it did here. So that's why I was happy to exit there, right there. Okay, green, potential pullback. So let's see it pull back right up into here. Okay, here we go. Look, so we've got fib, if you like. Pull it from the high to the low. Maybe even from here. Pull back into 50. So come back to retest under here. I want to see a candle turn around here, turn white and then turn red. So this pullback is good news. Let's just see if we get red delta and we'll go in again. This is still bullish here. That's a bullish divergence right there. So I'm a little bit worried about that. See that? So let's just see if we get a further pullback. Yeah, that's still green. It's still hanging around down here. So that's telling you that we could see it pull back. It's got to watch these things, guys. Don't chase it. The white candle would be the main thing for me that pulls back and then turns white and then red again, and then I'm in. We've got signals firing. 5 minute on gold. Oh, that's a good signal, that one. Okay, I want that 1 minute pullback. Let's see if we get it. That's a great signal. That's the signal that is closed under VWAP. That is a strong signal, a really strong signal. So I'm ready to go short on the next red delta pretty much. It's going to go. Okay, sell stop. We'll just throw it. Buy stop up above. See how we go. Yeah, I mean, look, it could pull back, but I do like that 5 minute signal a lot. Yeah, I'd even put up with it trading back up under here. Look, there we go. Starting to get some movement now. And we go back to that 5 minute chart. I like that. But you've got to be a bit careful. Yeah. All right. I might just set up a stop loss. It's a very tight stop, but I'm going to do it. I want to see this thing just take off with a vengeance. So let's just check our stop loss and see what we've got. That could come back on it. Stop. Take it under a little bit. Yeah, if it hits my stop, I don't care. Look at this. 120. There you go. That's what we're looking for. Don't be greedy. Just if any green delta kicks in, look, I'm up 140. Get ready to close 150, 150, 140. Go. I'm out. Okay, I've bailed on that. Don't be greedy. Just take your money and run wide. Look what it's trading into, this blue line. Okay, now let's see if it pulls back. Now, I did take a $200 loss this morning, but I've regained on this. I took a $200 loss because I went short just here, and then it pulled back. Now, I'll show you what you want to do. I went short exactly here. As this was moving down under VWAP, I went short, and then it trended up. See this? That high? That's where I closed, and I lost $200 on that trade. So you want to really tighten up your stops on this, guys, because this can move in the opposite direction very quickly. So entry there, and I bailed. It was $200, so it must have been something like that. I entry there, and then I bailed. As soon as it touched that high there, I was out. So now we're starting to stall. So let's just wait and see if we get a 1 minute white candle. All right, so let's just have a look at the account. How are we going today? Should be up. What is it? Report. Okay, I'm up $70. That's fine. Oh, look at that red delta kicking in. I mean, look, it could tank from here, but I'll let it go if it does. Yeah, you could do really well with gold if you're on top of it. See, what I'm wanting here is a white candle, guys. Look, it's telling me it wants to pull back. Look at the green crosses. Look at this down here. Look at everything's trading down to the low. Okay, see this? See how it's stalling here? Look at the indicator. Current week value area low, and that'll be current day value area low. Okay, that's a big support level. So you want to see the white candles kick in, even green, and then it turns around again. And also the other important thing with this is we are trading with the blue line, dotted line is bearish, so we stick with that. Here you go, look, there's your pullback. So we just wait now for the white candles, and then a red candle. You'll see the red candle alert will kick in here, like that hashtag. It's trending down. Clearly, we have a downtrend. It's a structural shift going on here, so it needs to hold under this purple VWAP. And these ones. Here we go, look. There's our white candles. Now we just need a red candle. Here we go, red candle. Let's go, red delta. Just want to wait for red delta to kick in. Yep, possibly. Not yet. That's a pretty aggressive pullback, guys. Better watch out. Righto, up into VWAP. So that's our resistance up in here, VWAP. Volume profile, POC. VWAP, we want to see it turn red. And we want to see strong red delta kicking in. Pretty green at the moment. There's a little bit of red kicking in here. I would rather see a red candle though. Now, the other thing you can do with this is grab anchored VWAP, throw it on the high. You got these VWAPs here. Just a red candle, I think. If that's bearish, VWAP on the high, on the previous high here. Okay, retesting VWAP and volume profile. Starting to see some red come in. We want red delta. Okay, we've got red kicking in. Just waiting. Still another green candle. Okay, just waiting for red delta in here to set up. Right, there's our main resistance level here. And the high of this volume profile range right there. Okay, still green. We want everything to roll over right there. A red candle would be awesome. No, it's going green. Patience is the name of the game. So everything is going in our favour. The pullback into this POC and VWAP. Now we just need to see some red kick in. That's all we're waiting on. Here we go. Okay, a bit of red delta. That's bearish. Here we go. All right. Sell right now. Go. I am a little hesitant. See these green numbers kicking in. You can actually do that and then watch it. So I'm going to go short on that. Okay, stop above. So did you see what I was doing? We had a couple of red deltas, candle and red delta under here. Look how it goes against you really quickly. That's $50 already. Scary, isn't it? Yeah, I jumped the gun, guys. Should have waited for my candle. Oh well. We're up about 60. Oh, there's a green candle. It's not what I want to see. It's got a hold under here. Breaks through that VWAP. I'm going to have to bail. All right, your stop loss has got to be really tight with this. So, stop above that. That's got to be, oof. So what's that worth? Tight stop. That's my entry, and that stop loss is worth $100. You have to do it. Otherwise, if you let it get away on you, you're going to be in big trouble. So I didn't wait for my red candles. I could even move that stop loss there, but a manual stop. So if that reaches $100, I will bail. Oh, we got some red kicking in, so that's looking good. Tight stops, guys. Tight stops. Here we go. Okay, red delta kicking in. Right, the previous high has got to be my stop loss. That's $100. So let's just see what we get here. That's bearish. Look, that's actually a bearish divergence. I don't mind that at all. See how we go. Yeah, you could even move your stop loss down. Just drop it there for a second. I'd like to line up my stop loss with the high, actually that volume profile. Okay, here we go. Keep that stop loss really tight. We got red delta kicking in and we got this bearish here, so that's in our favour. Where's my stop? Yeah, it's still a little bit high. I'll just measure it. What's it worth? Oh, that's way too high. Okay, this is starting to look good, except for that green dot. Here we go. All right, we're down $30 up, 26. Get ready to bail. $60. Okay, stop loss comes to break even or better, slightly better. There's a $70. We're up 70. Now this is risk free. Stop loss is under. All right, there you go. Look at the signal though. We've got to really take notice of our signals, guys. There's another 100. You could snap up $100 chunks. If the green delta kicks in, I'll bail. So what are we up? Another, there, $20. And I say, look at that. Damn it. See, I nearly had $100. That's, stop filled. That was really close. If you get up and you're up 100 to 77, you should snap it up. Frustrating. Look at that. Okay. Next red signal. And just keep an eye on price action. What's it doing? So here's the thing, right? We've got a break of this trend here. Right, that's bullish. Pretty big pullback. I don't want to see that high taken out. That's got to stay under there. Right, that's my threshold, I guess. This high. Now, I want to see this start to move. If we get a red delta under here, I'm short. But this is big resistance. So go back in and just keep an eye on things. There's a bit of red kicking in here. Just watching the red go. Sell. Right, there's a bit of momentum coming in. Stop loss. Well, I'll stick it in there. Buy stop. Keep it really tight. Now, $100 and I'm out. 70, 60, 80. Red delta. Just don't be greedy. 80, 90. I'm going to bail on that. I don't mind that because I don't know whether this is actually going to rally from here, given that we've got this break Okay, that could be a thing. High or low. And we've bailed on, well, that's trending back down. I'm good with that decision. So we sort of closed about here, didn't we? Closed. Yeah. So, I mean, I'd like to see it. Oh, I mean, it looks okay. But that pullback here has got me. I mean, what you can do, we could do that. Consider this to be our trend now. All right, we'll do that. So I don't want to see that taken out, that high. Red delta kicking in. So let's just have a look at where we're at. We're up 159, 160's quite nice. So we've got green kicking in here. So now that it's red, I'd like to see this. Just got to watch it from a trend perspective, right? So we've got high, low, higher, high. I'd like to see a lower low and then a pullback. That would get me interested. Like it breaks this low here, goes under. That's a big level. Well, we're right down into it, see? Let's check it on the 5 minutes, see what it's doing. Take out all the drawings. Yeah, kind of looks good, doesn't it? That's bearish. I like what I'm seeing. Anchored volume profile. I'll throw it on the opening bell. Yeah, I don't mind that. If we get bearish momentum here, could be okay. Right, the only thing that that I'm concerned about is that we had that and now we've got this. Okay, so why I'm hesitant here? All right, that's not good. So we had a breakout and I've gone in again. We're up 120. We had that and we broke out of here and I entered short on that break and now we're building a little bit of momentum with it. My stop is at break even. We're getting some nice signals here. And I'm inclined to, bail down here at this support zone. Just take your money and run. Right, that's another $90 right there. Okay, see what we're trading into. Look, current week, current day value area low, that's support. So what this is doing at the moment, it seems, until it breaks this low, it's currently, see here? So let's just mark that and that. All right. So it could be just range bound now between in this value within this value area. All right, it trends down to the bottom and it trades back, possibly. I mean, look, it is now trending. We have a break of structure. So this trend here has been taken out now, lower low. So what I want to see, lower highs, does that hold? If it pulls back and we get a white and then a red candle here, I'll be back in again, maybe. But pull back into here. Look, it could trade up to the high of this value range. We don't know if this is just going to be a range-bound market all through Asia. But you've got to treat these levels seriously. This value area low and value area high up here. See how it's stalling now, right there. So anyway, I mean, look, yeah, you got green delta kicking in. So that's not a bad morning. Where I'm up 250. I'm okay with that. Do that every day and, you can build your account. See, we got green delta kicking in. Anyway, guys, look, that's a bit of a thing. We've got some really good signals. Look at all these red signals. Nice. Oh, coming back to MNQ, I actually bailed on this one earlier today. That's starting to turn around, so hopefully, that could be a short, right? You'd want it to break VWAP. You got to get under here. Right, you've got to get under that and then retest that. Maybe then for a trade back down. But the momentum's building bearish now. Actually, a break under here, yeah, you'd want it to, that's your level there. Let's just say you get that. And then it'd be quite a nice run down to here, I would think, if that's the case. Okay? Have a great day and I'll see you in the next one.